Hello there, my friend, and welcome back to yet another episode of the 1.18 Minecraft Medieval Let's Play series. I'm your host, Dr. Banana, PhD. If it's your first time here, it is good to meet you. If it's your recurring time here, it's good to have you back. Thank you for joining me. Right now, we are inside of the lobby, right on top of the teleportation lodestone, which we developed in the last episode. If you haven't seen that, click the link in the description. I'm pretty sure it's in one of these time cards here as well. Might be at the end of the video for the little end video segments there. Definitely don't want to miss that. A lot of cool stuff happened in the last episode. And today we are working on the construction of this building. Hopefully, we can get these villagers that you can see behind me over there in their proper spots. Right now, I am currently working on the design for the top levels there. As we can see, I have all the scaffolding all squared away here. Let's see if I can manage. Nope, almost. But just getting all of the additional layers squared away. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you can go inside of scaffolding mid-flight. But this is so handy. I love scaffolding so much. Be able to create temporary little level stations to work on the construction. So that's what we're doing now. And I'm very excited to show this off once it's all completed. I'm still deliberating on a few roof designs, but I feel like it's going to come together very soon quite nicely. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm going to work on that and show you the updated version. Standing at the very top of the completed facade walls of this new building, I have yet to do the roof. That will be another large project. I have to gather a lot of copper, but let me show you the building. First, we have to do the very satisfying thing of breaking our scaffolding platforms here. And I love scaffolding so much. The ability to make these platforms to work on a large building is so awesome. So I'm very excited to showcase us breaking the scaffolding. If I can actually get down the scaffolding. We have 3 major pillars. So let's see how this looks. I'm going to have to do this quickly. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. And there it goes. Haha, lovely. Awesome. Let's pick up some small stragglers first. I'll worry about the rest later on. And have a little fly. Go out this way. And take a look at the newly constructed building. That is looking quite nice. Wow, I'm loving the look of this building. Look at it go. I tried to go for a kind of Art Deco slash, early 1900s, late 1800s aesthetic of the sort to showcase production in the financial district. Because this is where we're going to be having our villagers, as you already know. And that's where we're going to get a lot of our stuff that we can also sell. So I wanted to showcase that in the build and also complement the aged copper aesthetic. I feel like it goes very well with our initial little house, our little starting base. So I'm very happy with this. I've still a lot of work to do. Cleared out more of this building. And since these 2 floors, this one here and the one above it, are mainly obscured, I think the mountain kind of carves into them about right there, I can extend these back into the mountain as much as I want without breaking the facade, and I can even expand these walls into the side of the mountain as well. So I have a lot of options and a lot of room to play around with everything to get everything just right. But I am excited that this project is going underway. And I have to do the roof, then the outside will be complete. The construction of the tower is still underway. I needed to go collect a bunch of copper to construct the roof of the tower because it's going to require a lot of copper that I don't have. Luckily, there was still the large copper mine that I did not completely carve out, so I went back and collected a bunch of the copper ore. And this is some of the raw copper block that was included inside of that large copper vein. So I am going to use my Fortune 3 pickaxe to get as much copper as I possibly can, smelt it up, then we'll have enough copper to build the roof of the tower. Finishing up the last bits of all of this, and I just broke a little piece of the ground, but take a look at all of this raw copper that I got. I had to take a break partway in the middle of breaking all of this because my inventory was completely full and it was taking a while. I didn't want all of this stuff around the pile to despawn, so I had to craft up some blocks of copper. So as you can see, I have quite a bit. Let's go craft these up into more blocks of raw copper to see how much we have in total at the very end. And I gotta say, this is impressive. It is quite insane, the sheer amount of raw copper that I have here. So, let's smelt all of this up. Let me get it all ready. Throw it in the automatic smelting station. There we go. And I've been smelting up some more raw copper blocks that you'll be able to see inside of those bottom chests here. Let me just put those away for some safekeeping. We're running pretty low and pretty thin on our copper chest. But luckily, we will be able to have enough here. Ooh, netherite scrap. I didn't realize that that was there. Wow, gotta go put that away. Maybe I have enough. I do have enough to craft another netherite ingot. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Wow. Continues to reward. Put that away. We can make some more lodestones. I'm so excited to get that netherite ingot. Can finally add it to my tools. One of my tools, which is a silk touch tool, broke when I was mining that large copper vein. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to have to create a new one. Hopefully, with all of the new villagers that I got, the new librarians, I can get the proper book that I need to be able to add it to create the best kind of pickaxe that has netherite on it. We have quite a lot of copper to smelt up to get ready for our roof, but while that is going, I heard that Lightning Thunder is working on some fantastic stuff over at the futuristic base. Let's warp on in and check everything out. I just love this warp function so much. Oh, boy. A little bit of chunk loading. That's awesome.
Big warp blues, huh?
Big warp blues. Look at this.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, hello. I heard you. I didn't see you. You have a beacon.
I do have a beacon. Isn't it awesome?
It's amazing. You're the first one with a beacon. Am I right?
You are correct. I think, yeah, for you. I believe he has one as well now. I haven't been there in a bit.
I'm so behind.
Yeah.
So behind.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
We'll help you. We'll help you.
Yeah, we'll get there. But man, this is coming along. Have you done a lot of stuff on the inside?
The spaceship, I sure have.
Ooh, fantastic. What do you call this tower? I forgot what the name of the tower is.
This is a crew tower.
Crew tower. I see.
You use it to access spaceships.
Very
so it
nice.
has a rail for the villagers and a bubble column for us.
Let's go. This is so fun. I love bubble columns.
They're so good.
Yeah. I love how fast you go up them.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see. Let's see.
Here you are.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is so neat. Villager Training Hall. These symbols are so cool. How did you do that?
It's the enchanting table language. Just copy paste. I think it's called the
Galactic Universal Language, I think, something like
this. Yeah, universal, whatever, standard galactic.
That's awesome.
Alphabet,
is this like the armory station or the gear, the suiting up?
Yeah, I need some glow squids to get the text to show up properly. But yeah, this is a little spacesuit
EVA armor
thing. EVA armor.
EVA armor. Excuse me.
Extra vehicular access, I think.
Let's take a little look. Let's get geared up. Let me scooch you on by. There we are. We're ready.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready to explore the rest of this cabin in the proper uniform.
Oh, well, in that case, let me
look at that.
Let's do this in style here.
It the color works well with your Android face there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Works pretty well.
Yeah, just some villagers here. These are the three big ones, of
They
course.
got little TV screens that they're looking at. That's
Yeah.
amazing. I love these details. It's so awesome. In the very back, you can actually see the what is it? The component
Yeah.
plugs. That's such an amazing little detail.
Nobody uses those anymore.
Exactly.
It's all USB this and VGA that.
This is like a retro futuristic kind of vibe you got.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man.
Like Alien Isolation, well, the Alien movie series, I guess, would be more accurate. Has all that.
Oh yeah.
I love that retro future. Like they still use floppy disks, but they have spaceships that go between stars.
Yeah, I love the future of the '80s where the communication line couldn't be conceptualized, but everything else could. It's just so neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see the rest of everything here.
This is going to be a weapon rack one day.
Okay.
Someday soon. Don't look in there. Its secrets come up here.
Oh, okay.
This is the map room.
Ooh. Ooh. I love this. I love the crying obsidian detail. That is awesome.
Yeah, I thought I think the idea is like purple and pink are going to be the power sources, so
I like
crying
it.
obsidian fit pretty good.
Yeah, crying obsidian is at the hub of my my lodestone warping. So that's a perfect little detail. This is
I think so. These were all like prototype item frame holders that I was testing out, and I like the one that is on this side. These two are other tries. Same with the TV being lower and all that.
Right. Yeah, this is nice. I feel like this configuration is probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, because it brings the map in full view right at the face level, and then I want to go here. Like, let's make a conscious effort to right at the feet.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I like the sort of. It's a little bit more imposing. You have to look up at it.
That is pretty nice too. I like the more at the face level because less gets warped. In your perspective,
What FOV are you using?
75 actually. That's the best for recording, or one of the better ones for recording.
Okay, I'm just on normal. I should be on 69. What am I doing?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Before I recorded, and when I was only playing for myself, I'd actually have an FOV of 65.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I like to be punched in a little bit more. It made these blocks look, I think, more true to life, like 1 meter by 1 meter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something of the sort.
Yeah, I got you.
I like the central one being held up by the end rods.
Yeah, I was so happy when I discovered that how that looks, because it looks like cables so hard.
Yeah,
it's so good.
That's awesome. Man, that that mark on that map right there, that spaceship, imposing. Very nice.
Yeah, the plan is eventually this whole coast is going to be part of the site, but we'll get there. Spaceship first.
Nice. That's awesome. Love this map room.
In here we've got the reactor.
Very cool. I gotta consciously remember that I don't have wings on. I can't just hop around willy-nilly. Crystal.
Stairs are coming soon. Not built yet.
What an entrance! This is so cool.
So I got that to happen by what I didn't know is you could place those, but you can just break the obsidian after. I thought it needed it. It doesn't.
That's right. And I think you can push these. Am I right in assuming so?
Yeah. So I put it in that space almost, and then I pushed all of the glass in around it, and it ended up in that center spot.
Okay.
I thought about starting it over and putting solid glass in to get a new effect, but I think it looks good the way it is.
It looks nice. I like the slightly inset look of these glass panes. Yeah, it's a good look.
Thank you. There's one more floor.
We're going into shutdown. That just shut us down.
Okay. You shutting me down?
Yep. Turn it back on.
You bastard. How dare you? After everything I've done for
everything I've shown you. Ooh.
This is the least done level, as you can see. It just opens out into the ocean.
You know, this isn't properly airlocked. I think you're going to lose all your stuff.
Yeah, well, that's why we're not in space, right?
That's true. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? Would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Idea of like a futuristic airlock. Something out of like Star Wars or Star Trek. An energy airlock. What you can do to represent that is a really big nether portal.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I just thought of it. That'd be really cool. Like you just put one here to show like that, you know, energy airlock, and then you'll be able to just fly on in, and just have that thematic of being inside of the air, or the airlock, and then outside is, you know, whatever.
Yeah, these are. I'd have to really lock down the other portal though, because that could be a big problem.
Very true.
Because bigger portals can spawn creatures.
Oh yes, yes.
Anyway, so this is just an item sorter.
Very nice.
Nothing too special. Just big. And then same over here. It's just a furnace array. It's going to use mine carts. Not ready yet, but it will be soon.
I'm excited for it all coming together.
Yeah. Back here is just structural stuff, so just the engines.
Nice.
Easily the biggest hurdle is this part, so I've actually no idea what I'm going to be doing back here. So
this is really cool. You know what
you.
you can do to kind of maybe show if you want like smoke coming out of the engines is use cobwebs.
True. Yeah. I think it's going to be like idling those, so
yeah.
Maybe not coming out, but inside maybe. Sure.
Yeah.
You've got some good ideas on you.
Thank you.
I am going to have to request your suit back, but
oh, of course. I wasn't going to keep this this properly maintained suit.
Of course. Far better than whatever you were wearing when you came in, whatever that is.
Yeah, of course.
Ignore the fact that I'm wearing the exact same thing.
Exciting stuff. This is very impressive.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. You've inspired me. I hope to, in the future, hopefully not too distant of a future, create kind of futuristic vibes as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. I do want to have a steampunk, like, Aztec city. I think that'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
yeah,
someday.
you mentioned that before. It's really cool. Oh, and the sun sets.
Well, a good day. Thank you for the tour.
Of course.
And hopefully the next
time... Don't be too long.
Of course. I can't wait to see the progress that comes next time. Warping on out of here.
Take care.
Just getting the last details of this roof done. Placing in these campfires and these anvils to really tie it together. And once I step away, be able to see it in full. Finally get a use of these tough blocks as well. I'm very excited to put those to use. Break that final bit. Alright, now let's get a little aerial shot. The grand reveal. Look at that. The facade is now complete. What an exciting time. You flip around, let me go on this tree. Hopefully I don't slip off. Wow, what a view. This is amazing. Adding that roof really ties everything all together. Wow. It is finally done. Now we can focus on doing all of the bits and bobs on the inside. And it just fits so well. Now that the facade is done, we can finally work on getting the villagers into the proper floors. Slowly but surely, we have been building up a little track to get them to the other floors. We can customize the tracks every which way, and now that I've been moving them, I've had opportunity to create a lot more and send them through the villager curing machine. If we go up here, we can see where they're getting loaded. Right into this room. So we have the stations and the modules for the armorers. And we have the beds here because I thought that they needed to have a little sleep in the nights so that they can reset their trades. But apparently they can't sleep in a bed from the base. It needs to be on the side. And this method is probably one of the better ways to save space and to allot them as close as possible. And they also reset their trade, I think, every day. Yeah, about every day, so they don't even need a bed, technically. So, we can get rid of all these beds and save even more space. and maybe rearrange the layout a bit. But this is what this room looks like so far. I have yet to do a lot of the detailing work. I just laid out some of the floors. I think I'm going to create kind of like a forge area to really show this is where these guys work and use their job blocks, the blast furnace and everything. So I'm still playing around with a few designs. But I incorporated some of their job blocks in here for some decoration for the floors and the ceilings. If you're wondering what this block here is, it is actually the blast furnace here. It's the top texture of the blast furnace. And if we take a look at the top here, this block is very similar to the polished stone. However, just slightly darker. I feel like it makes a nice frame. And this block is actually the stone cutter. Was able to hide and tuck that away into the ceiling. I really like the bottom texture for texturing and detailing. Of course, it used a lot of iron. That's probably what you're thinking to yourself. This one uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of iron per block. This one uses 1 piece of iron per block. All of these blocks use quite a bit of iron, and luckily I was able to get a bunch of iron blocks from Ye4U. Ye4U has a pretty intense and efficient iron farm that he has quite a large abundance of iron, so he was able to graciously lend me quite a lot of iron for this project. And actually, speaking of Ye4U, he gave us a little present. He set up a Enderman farm and gave us the lodestone compass to be able to warp there. So we're going to go take a look at that. And on the way over there, we're going to check out some of the little decor and detail work that I did on the inside of here. So I tried to complement the little blue / cyan colors of these shades here, of these lampposts, and to kind of represent the aged copper color there with the warped wood. I feel like this is a nice texture. Also, I love that it's animated, very cool. And I wanted to complement the red of the ceiling with the other kind of warped wood, the crimson wood. So I think this is a good combo. I hope this works out very well. If not, I'll have to play around and see what works out better. Added this little hallway area, which goes into the staircase, so it feels a little bit more unified. We have a lot more work to be doing here. Connected this pathway to go down here, but let's go this way and get the lodestone compass to load up to the Enderman farm. And I have not been there yet, so I'm excited. Let's take a little look-see. Let's warp on in. 3, 2, 1, teleporting. Whoa, there we are. What do we got here? Oh, wow. Pull lever to activate. Are they falling to the void? They're just falling to the void. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so many ender pearls. He gave us a box of ender pearls, so we actually don't need this many. So we'll just throw that out. Wow. There are a lot of anvils here. Are these ender pearls? These are all ender pearls. Oh my goodness. Ye4U is insane with these farms, I gotta say. Let's go out here. What is out here? Where does that go? Probably to an end island. Yep. All the way to an end island. Let me see. Oh my goodness. We gotta take a look at this. Okay, they're all rushing in to probably attack an endermite. And it's very interesting that this is the only part of the farm here. Just one half. I don't know if Ye4U is going to create the other half. This might be a little bit too, a little bit too overpowered here. So let's see where this goes. Oh, look at that. Not too far out from the main island. So that's pretty nice. Alright, let's get an additional compass. Oh, that was a smooth landing. Alright, I brought an additional compass, at least I hope. Maybe in the box. Yes, we do. Name this compass here. Let's see. Enderman Farm. And and attune to that lodestone. There it is. And this is also a fantastic source of XP, so we'll use that to repair some of our tools here. Wow. Look at that! That is very helpful. Able to load up all of our tools' durability in no time. Thank you, yeah, for you. So this here has been going for quite a while. I honestly don't know how long it's going to go for, but this is overkill. This is an amazing source of XP, as you can see. Man, it is still going. You know what, I'll get back to you once this is all done. Back in the netherite mines, and it is a little dangerous, I do have to be careful. But I just exposed this one vein, and I have to show you. This is probably the most fruitful vein I have ever seen for ancient debris. And there's one more over here that is hiding. This is crazy. We have 3 here. 2 there. Is that 3? 3 there. And then 1 hiding over here. This might be more than 1. I'm gonna hope it's more than 1. Oh my goodness. It's 2. This is insane. This is the most ancient debris I have ever seen in a small, close section. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all within just a few blocks from each other. That is crazy. And then a few more over there. Wow. This has been quite a fruitful expedition. This is amazing. Of course, we're getting a bunch of ancient debris to be able to smelt it into netherite ingots so that we can have even more lodestones. And now, with that Enderman farm all set up, we'll be able to have quite a bit of experience to be able to properly use all of these lodestone teleportation features, which is awesome. We want to have these peppered all throughout. Oh, there's another one! Oh my goodness. We want to have all of these lodestone teleporters peppered all around the world for easy access. And I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite data packs that I have implemented, ever played with in Minecraft. It feels so Minecraft as well. There were the other ones, the other options that I had, that set up a specific waypoint by throwing something on the ground, and that's a designated waypoint where you can warp to with a command. There's another one where you still use the lodestone teleporters, but you gotta set up a system to be shot at with an arrow of something of the sort. I'm not quite sure. But this one just feels so intuitive. But man, we got quite a bit of ancient debris from here. What an awesome expedition. This has made mining for ancient debris a little bit more worth it. We are nearing the end of our netherite mining spree. We are down to the last 2 stacks of TNT that we brought inside of our TNT tote. I think we had about 9 or 10 stacks of TNT, now down to the final 2. We're going to place this really close to the lava so that a spark will ignite it. A spark will ignite it naturally. So, we'll see if that happens. And I found out the hard way that if one of these zombie pigmins, or zombie piglins, gets damaged by the TNT, that counts as a player attack. And so the surrounding ones in the area will get mad at you. That's why I'm all the way down to only 6 levels, because I lost most of them from the dying by the hands of the zombie pigmen. So usually it's ignited by now. I guess I'll have to go down there and kind of wait. I usually use that as my natural fuse. Okay, we've reached the end there. Let's approach. Let's see what happens. Let's do the dangerous and let's do the impossible. We're gonna outrun outrun this TNT. Okay. Let me go into F5 mode. Light it. Ah! Oh no! Oh no. Oh no! I lost everything. That was a terrible idea. Oh no! Why did I do this? Oh no. It has been quite the process trying to get all of the stuff back that I lost. Of course, all the stuff that I lost completely blew up in that explosion. So I had to start from scratch with what I have. Luckily, I have enough of the armorer trader villagers to be able to get these full set of armor that I have. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup elytra. I'll have to get that from my friend Yeforyu here on this server. Yeforyu did a bunch of end busting and has a bunch of elytra, so we'll try to broker some deal so that I can get that back because I miss it so much. It has been probably about an hour and a half of me grinding to trade with those villagers to get this full set, and also grinding with the villagers to get the set of tools that I have, going back and forth between the Enderman farm to get a bunch of XP so that I can get them back to their former glory. And I gotta say, I think it did pretty well. I'm making out with much better tools and enchantments on those tools than I had before. Look at this sword! Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 3, Looting 3, Mending, Sweeping Entry. This is a crazy sword. Sharpness 5 would have been preferred, but I think I can get that sometime in the future once I increase the production of my librarian traders. And then we got our Silky Sun here, all decked out. And all of these tools decked out to what they need to be. I prefer the Silk Touch tools. And then, of course, the crazy boots that we have. Protection 4, Depth Strider, Feather Falling, Mending, Unbreaking 3, everything that it needs. The diamond leggings are fire protection. That's just how it turned out. We have the chest plate for now, until we get an elytra. And then this amazing helmet that I only added mending on. I was able to put this in the enchantment table and get all of this from one enchant. The luck of the die struck, and I was made away with this amazing set of armor. I'm grateful this happened. Now for the final installment, I threw in all of the ancient debris that we got from that mining spree. Luckily, I was able to put that in my ender chest before I died. And I smelted it all up. Let's see if we see it here. Netherite scrap. There's one in here, but there are more in the chests. Look at that. Quite a bit. Boom. 56. I was able to smelt up. I don't believe I have enough gold. Yes, I do. I have just enough gold to make the netherite ingots. 14. 14 netherite ingots. That is quite a bit. I will have plenty for a lot of lodestones. Now, to go and apply this to our armor in the lobby using my ceiling. Let's use the ceiling. Take everything off. There we are. Netherite time. I think I will include the chest piece just because, in case I need it. There we are. And let's do this one as well. Perfect. We'll do everything but the hoe. Not the hoe, the shovel. But we'll stick with this for now. Let's get all kitted up again. For what is this, the 4th, 5th time? I've lost netherite armor. There we are. Finally all kitted out. Even more powerful this time. This here may look like something out of an adventure movie or even a horror movie. But it's all gonna come together once I hop out of this little hole. This is allowing me to create a nice little floor. Little pro tip for you. You are able to use the bottom part of the texture of a barrel if you place it upside down. And so this is how I'm able to place it upside down where I currently am. I'll pop out and show you some cool stuff in just a second. And here we are. This is one of the floors of the large tower that I just built. This is the one that is going to include the librarians. And as you can see, we have some of them already situated up with their necessary job block. So this is the floor that I had finished. As you can tell, we have the upside down barrel texture along with the regular spruce wood. So that just adds a bit more texturing and variety to the wood types. Along with this right here. This is actually beehives instead of the regular oak wood. Now, I might intersperse some oak wood in here as well to give it some variety, but I'm liking it as it is currently. I feel like it has quite a nice frame, almost like tiled wood. So, if we take away part of this, we can see how I'm able to achieve the flooring. I just needed to go into crawl mode to be able to go underneath this barrier, be able to put these blocks. And, like I had talked about before, at least I hope, I don't quite remember, this is the ceiling of the floor beneath us. So let me collect all these dirt block and go under here to show you the ceiling. This is what it looks like from down here. And from up here, it is quite terrifying. But now we can start putting in the slabs for the floor. I do have to say, I really like the vibe of this floor. I really tried to show librarians at work. What would it look like? I feel like this is something close. Of course, on this side, I'm also going to have the clerics. I want to get a bunch of clerics so that I can heavily invest into the bottles of enchanting and use the bottles of enchanting to... I need to go create more slabs. Use the bottles of enchanting to have multiple stations of XP refilling so that we can use the lodestone teleporting much easier. I would have that at the lodestone stations, which I think is really cool. This is looking very good. I'm really liking the feel of this room. Wow, this is amazing. I really like how it turned out. And using the smithing tables as the ceiling is a really, really nice touch. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Now I just have to load up all of the clerics, and I have to load up the rest of the librarians. And this is the little tunnel that I used to get them here from the bottom floor. And these little holes that apparently I just covered up. I think it's this one? Yes. These are the holes where the rest of the bubble elevators will be. So it'll be like for like. You come out of this one, you go back, and you go into that one. And the same thing with this one. This is the descending one. I want to put some kind of wall to really blend this all together. Internal wall facade. And then maybe have like a little office area on that side to do some administrative work. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So these floors are slowly coming together.
You're nothing, Al.
Gets hit.
I'm the worst. That's the wrong elevator.
Immediately
cool.
went to
Thank
the
you,
wrong one. Absolutely.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, added to this room.
By the way, you don't need to give them a bed.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yeah, they might not be sleeping because they've claimed a different bed, even though they can't reach it.
Yeah, it turns out they can only sleep in a bed if they can get off the side of the block, but they can't get off at the foot of the bed. Which is
gotcha.
weird.
Okay.
And then up here is the clerics and the librarians.
Fun. Oh, very nice.
Thank you.
I love the wood. These are beehives?
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then this is regular wood, or regular spruce and barrels as well.
Ah, okay. Didn't even notice.
Right.
So it's just so smooth. Ah, yes, the empty bookshelf trick.
Yes, of course. And then this also has the smithing table or ceilings as well.
Right. Which is just beautiful.
Thank you.
I'd show you what I've done, but it basically amounts to a larger hole for a room.
I love it. And it looks like that's all we have time for today. I want to thank everyone for joining me here on this episode where we finished the facade, finally, of this building. It has been a long time coming. Thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Banana PhD. Please subscribe to the channel and check out the Twitch page if you want to stay updated. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh my god, I've been recording the whole time.
Really?
Oh, it's a 25-minute recording. Oh no. Nice.